Good morning. Welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. How you guys doing today? What a great day today is. Just absolutely gorgeous here in Illinois. Yesterday was freaking phenomenal. Just a beautiful day. Mid to high 70s. What spring and early summer should be. And not the 90s and the humidity and the just, oh my God, it's so hot. So I hope you all had a good weekend. It's been kind of a week here since Westwood of last week. Totally different vibe, coming down off of that high of seeing everyone and spending time with like-minded people and just enjoying company of good, solid, sound people. And so today, I wanted to kind of talk about roadblocks and experiences that we go through. Last week I did a job for some customer and it went well. I mean, the job came out nice, at least in my opinion. Came out really nice, actually. I did some painting and whatnot. And the saddest part about it was it came to the money, and there was some discrepancy between the customer and I about how much, they owed me. And, the hardest part of that whole job was the lack of appreciation for the quality of work that was provided. It was all about the dollar amount and not the quality. Like, there's a saying in life, it says, good work isn't cheap and cheap work isn't good. You get what you pay for. And I charge what I charge based on my experience, based on my quality. And it was kind of discerning and disappointing, more so not discerning. It was disappointing that it came to that it was just like, they just were flabbergasted. But yet if they were to have somebody come out and give them a price just to do what I did, it would have probably been more. So anyways, kind of got past that, and I don't know why, but today I wanted to do this message on roadblocks. Like, there's so many roadblocks in front of us, and I think it's important to analyze why those roadblocks are there. Like, if you come up to a construction zone and the road's closed, right? What do? Do you get pissed off about it? Do you get angry? Do you try and charge through the roadblock because it's preventing you from going in the direction you wanted to go? Or do you find a way around it? Do you change your direction to avoid that potential hazard? I mean, I think that's a great analogy to roadblocks. Like, roadblocks are put in front of us. We get on this path, we get on this movement, we get on this direction, and we just, sometimes the blinders go on and that's all we see is this path that we're walking on. And when we run into a roadblock, we get angry, we get frustrated. Like, it's preventing us from going the direction we wanted to go in. But how many of us actually step back and say, okay, why is this roadblock here? It might be protecting me from some hazard. It might be misdirecting me or changing my direction for a reason. But many of us fail to see that because of the frustration and the anger. And there's just so much anger in the world today. So much negativity, so much despair. It's incredible. And I think people are failing to see the purpose of these roadblocks that are put in front of us. And they're failing to accept the challenge of finding a way around that roadblock, finding a different path, finding a different direction. And I think it's important that you analyze those situations and you say, okay, this roadblock's here for a reason. I need to go in this direction. And when you start going in that direction, sometimes you might realize, yeah, kind of worked out. Like, I didn't have to go that way. I got to the same place that I'm going, but I went this way. And I think that's an important thing to understand, an important thing to analyze, that roadblocks are there for a reason more often than not. And getting angry and getting, there's just, I think tempers are so short nowadays. People's emotions are on DEFCON 5, like, or is it DEFCON 1? I don't even know anymore. Like, they're at the highest state of alert, and our emotions are so wound up like a fucking rubber band that the slightest thing just makes us snap and lash out at whatever that roadblock is, or whoever that person is that might not be thinking the same way that we are. Really? Let that shit go. Like, I put out a tweet this week, and I think sometimes it's hard for me to remember verbatim what I say, because a lot of times it just comes out. It's not premeditated. It's not thought out. It's just blah, right? Verbal vomit. And so I put out a tweet this week, and I said, never let anyone bully you into changing your direction. Never let anyone bully you into accepting their view simply because it's their view. Hold on to your convictions. Like, we have convictions. We have things that we're steadfast in no matter what. That doesn't make us wrong. It doesn't make them right. It doesn't make them wrong. It just makes us different. So being able to understand that, being able to comprehend the fact that we are not going to see everything in the same light. We're just not. We all have different eyes attached to different brains, attached to different bodies that, some of us are born into, some of us are raised a certain way, some of us are molded by society. And to hold on to what you truly believe in, hold on to your convictions, that's important. Like, you don't have to change your mind. You don't have to. That's your right. That's your right to hold on to what you believe in. More power to you. If there's a topic, or if there's something that you strongly feel that is important to you, then hold on to that. It's all good. There's no reason we need to fight about it. There's no reason we need to, like, turn into hate and turn that anger and that emotion into hate towards another just simply because of their view. We just don't have to accept it. And so I think that's an important thing today, more than ever, is to hold tight to your convictions and don't let those roadblocks deter you from your ultimate goal in life. Don't let those roadblocks change your direction in such a way that it prevents you from traveling in the same ultimate direction. There's ways around all kinds of things in life. So I think that's an important message today. I hope this day finds you well. I hope this day finds you mentally and emotionally good. I can't think of a better way to put it. Like, don't let all this bullshit in society today bring you down. It's not worth it. Hold on to those convictions. Keep going in your ultimate direction. The end of your path is still the end of your path. There's just many ways. Like my buddy Clint Westwood says, there's many ways to the top of the mountain. Many paths to the top of the mountain. Some are easy, some are hard, and some are ones you never thought you'd take. I don't know what more to say about that, guys. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope the sun shines on you, even if it's raining outside. I hope there's a sunlight that shines on you and embraces your spirit and lifts you up today. And I hope my words help you. I hope that my messages lift you up, because that's what this is all about. This is about lifting each other up. It's about supporting one another regardless of what outcome may be in life. So have a fabulous day. Have a great week. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.